Okay, we're going to be making basil jelly. I'm going to have another try. This is a different recipe. There's 4 cups of water in the pan, and we're going to add 2 cups of chopped fresh basil. Turn this on, bring it to a boil. And then we're going to let it set for 10 minutes. Okay, we're just now getting it up to a boil. So I'm going to stir this a little bit, and then we will turn it off and let it set for 10 minutes. Covered. So I'll cover this and let it set for 10 minutes. Okay, we had the basil in the hot water for 10 minutes, and now we are going to strain it. I'm going to rinse this pan out real quick. And then you push out all the juice from the basil leaves. And it smells wonderful. Love the smell of basil. Okay, we're only supposed to have 3 2/3 cup. We have a little bit more, so I'm going to discard some of this and then return 3 2/3 cup back to the pan. Okay, so now we're going to stir in the powdered pectin. And 3 drops of green food coloring. And bring it up to a rolling boil. Okay, we are just about to a rolling boil. And we're all stirring the sugar here in a second. And then bring it back to a boil and let it boil for 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to add my 5 cups of sugar. Stir this all in. It says stir constantly. And we want to bring it back to a boil and boil for 1 minute. And then we will shut the stove off. Okay, just started to boil, so we're going to let it cook for 1 minute, and then we will put it in our jars and process it in a water boiling canner for 15 minutes. I just shut it down. I'm just going to stir this down a little bit and see if there's any scum that needs to be removed, or foam, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't look very bad at all. So then we'll go ahead and start putting it in the jars. Okay, we got hot jars and hot lids. Our basil syrup Our jelly is ready to put in the jars. And you want to fill it to a quarter headspace. Make sure you clean the tops. And put on your hot lids. And into the canner. And then you continue filling your jars and put them in the canner until you have them all in jars. Alright, these have processed for 15 minutes in a water canner boiler, and I just removed them. I don't know if you can still see the steam coming off of them, but you can still see them bubbling a little bit. I'll let them sit here for 24 hours to cool, and then they will be washed off and labeled Basil Jelly. And we will open one up and see how it turned out. And here is the basil jelly. It's been a little over 24 hours. It turned out wonderful. And it is really good. Really sweet. Maybe I'll use the less sugar thing next time. But this is definitely one to keep. Basil jelly. Let me know if you try it.